and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are sharing a huge, massive library book sale haul. Thanks to another homeschool mom friend, we were able to hop in on the first day of this library book sale, and boy did we find some amazing finds. And there's nothing more fun to a homeschool mom than finding great deals on books to add to our home library. So I was like, I must share these. It was so much fun. We had really a good time. Excited to share with you all the deals, and so many of these books I've never personally read, but we saw some other homeschool mom friends that were there and some retired homeschool mom friends, and they knew what books were good ones to snag. There were some free books. So after we checked out, Adelaide went through some of their free books because she was looking for some handicrafts and cookbooks ideas and things. So she's gonna share with you the things that she got for free, and then I will dive into share with you the books that we have. It's a lot. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and then hang on to your seats to see what we snagged at this library sale. All right, go ahead, Adelaide.
So we got a cookbook that was like,
this one's like a local, local moms.
It's a summer cookbook.
Summer cookbook.
Because we just started summer, so.
Yep. You can show.
This one, it's really thick, so it's gonna take me a while.
It's gonna take her a while to go through that cookbook.
But it's more like organic, natural things.
Oh, you're excited about that one?
Yeah.
So Adelaide is really into animals and dogs, and so she found this complete dog care book, and she's probably spent 20 minutes already
just reading
the book. She's become a dog breeder, maybe. So she's really into it. She's definitely my self-taught child who likes to dig in to learn things all by herself. Teach yourself things, but you like to teach and try things. She got a couple cross stitch books. She was really hoping to find like a crochet book, but she got three cross stitch.
This one I was really happy about because it's all these. Here, I'll show you my favorite thing there. So these little animals that are on buttons, and there were and these really cute watermelons.
Yeah, so she makes any of these little crafts. I'll have to share with you guys over on Instagram. All right, what's your last one you got there?
This one was so pretty. I'm really excited for this one.
And then she got one more.
A country
garden cross stitch.
It looks really good.
Perfect. All right, so those are the free books that Adelaide got, and now we'll dive into how I'm filling my homeschool shelves on the dime. I'm ecstatic to share with you guys all the things that we got. So that's exciting. Now let's get into the nitty gritty of how we're filling these bookshelves. So I have 3 books. I probably should have checked their free section before I went into, but we went right in at the opening hour. I wanted to try to get the prime pickings at this library book sale that my friends had really hyped up. And so I'm really glad that I got there right when it opened on the first day. But these 3 books I got for free. So a lot of these I've never even heard of, but I've seen them on so many like Read Aloud Revival, Ambleside Online, Honey for a Child's Heart. I've just seen a lot of these books on Booklist. This is The Hungry Caterpillar, which we don't have, and then a very nice copy of Tom Sawyer. So I got those for free. And then literally like everything else that I'm going to share with you guys, 50 cents. 50 cents for soft covers, $1 for hardcovers. Let's just get right into it. We got The Tale of the Three Trees, which I had rented from the library during Easter. This one, My Great Aunt Arizona. This one, James O'Rourke and the Big Potato, which I had actually rented in March from the library. So I was really happy to get that one. Here we got Ox Cartman. Okay, then we got Hawk, I'm Your Brother. And like I said, I had some homeschool friends there, and they just were the ones sharing with me, oh, this is a good book, this is a good book. And they said that not a lot of them, but quite a few of these books they said that my sons would really like, who are now, getting a little bit older. because they're ages 5 and 2, and my 5-year-old will be in year 1 of Ambleside come this fall. And then we got the Golden Egg book, which will be great for our Easter seasonal basket. One thing I like to do is kind of, you know how people always do toy rotations? Well, I like to do book rotations just to keep like some books out for the kids and, you know, give them like easy access to kind of seasonal books, and also keeps us reading things that get lost on the bookshelf. So then we got Johnny Appleseed. This one is by, the illustrations are by Stephen Kellogg. Super cute. Peter Pan. The Velveteen Rabbit. So many of these are like nice, hard copies. So Tiki Tiki Tembu. But they're like really nice hard copy books for $1. The Children's Book of Virtues, which my friend that was there with me said this is just such a great book to have like in your morning basket. She said it's a little different than like Aesop's Fables. It has some, you know, poetry and different stories. So we got that one. 5 Little Peppers and How They Grew, which I actually purchased from Living Book Press like 2 years ago, and I got this for $1. So I couldn't believe it. So we have 2 copies of that, whether I'll keep both or not. Maybe I'll give one to a friend. Rascal, Johnny Tremaine, Rufus M, James and the Giant Peach. Keep in mind these are all soft covers, so they were all 50 cents. The Andersons Fairy Tales. So this is the children's classic publisher. So this is probably one of the best finds from my daughter. This is the Dangerous Book of Boys, and then the double Dangerous Book of Boys, which she found these, I couldn't believe it, $1 each. And we have the Dangerous Book for girls, and my daughter, my oldest that was here, she absolutely adores that book. So got these for the boys, which I'm so excited about. Okay, so we got The King and the Wild, The Incredible Journey, which if you guys saw, if you're on my Instagram, you probably saw we're reading this one as a family right now, but I have like a cheesy soft cover that I purchased on Amazon, and this is such a beautiful hard copy. I'm just kicking myself on the books that I've purchased full price through the last 5 years and what books I got today. So we got Matilda, 50 cents. The Sea Star. These came recommended by my friends. Same with this one, Gentle Ben. It's kind of like a natural history family read aloud. Now this one was like this is one that I did spend $6 on just because it was such a beautiful, they had some like antique finds. So this was Uncle Wiggily and His Friends. Okay, The Fantastic Mr. Fox. Little Red Riding Hood. This is illustrations by Trina Schwartz-Hyman. This one came recommended for my boys. My Father's Dragon. And The Mitten, which I almost purchased this winter for our rotating like January basket. So I was excited to get that one. Same with Mike Mulligan and The Steam Shovel. I can, said the ant. White Snow, Bright Snow. James Harriet's Treasury for Children. A lot of these books, you know, I'm just looking for these beautiful illustrations. And this one, my friend already had it, and she's like, you'll love this book. So we're, you know, always trying to, even with picture books, I want the books to be beautiful for the kids. I want them to have beautiful books to look at and enjoy. So Striga Nona. Make Way for the Ducklings. Isn't this a beautiful copy? It's literally in perfect condition. 50 cents. Can you tell I'm excited? This is like a homeschool mom's best dream. All right, there's a Nightmare in My Closet. The Legend of the Blue Bonnet. 10 Little Mice. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This is a really pretty illustrated version with picture book. Show you some of these illustrations. So pretty. All right, Katie in London. Again, this was recommended for illustrations. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Peter and the North Wind. The Legend of the Poinsettia. People. This one came recommended from a friend. It's kind of like, she said that her son loves to look at this book, and she thought my 5-year-old would like to look at that. A Turkey for Thanksgiving, to add to our like Thanksgiving rotation books. All right, Anyone Can Learn to Draw. I got that for more like handicraft. Bear's Bargain. Annie and the Wild Animals. Song and Dance Man. So many incredible classics. I don't even know like how the library even has all these to have for their book sale. So When I Was Young in the Mountain. Moon Game. A Color of His Own. Anon's Counting Book. Alexander and the Wind Up Mouse. So you guys have to let me know if you have any of these picture books and just tell me which ones are your favorites. So many of these are actually very new to me, but I'm excited to read so many of them. Okay, so we have Clementine. So this is like the next book. This is The Talented Clementine. Stella Luna. Earl Carl's Animals. I always liked Earl Carl's illustrations, so I'm excited about this book. Jane Dyer's Animal Crackers. Again, just cute, pretty illustrations. All my mom friends, like everybody just knew which ones were the pretty books to have. Can you believe we're still going? I have so many books. All right, so we're getting there. They had a lot of golden books, but I actually have a lot of the golden books, but this is Toodle, which I did not have that one. And then Frederick. This is another Leo Liani illustrated book. The New Golden Dictionary. So this is just a fun kind of like the golden book dictionary. And then they actually had a whole section of like artists, poets. There was so much. I could have brought home 3 times the amount of books because of the price, but they'll have another sale in the fall, and so I'm planning on going back again. But I really want to make use of these for like homeschool curriculum instead of spending more money on things that I really could, be resourceful here. And so I got this one on Monet and this one on Renoir, I think is how it's pronounced. I'm pretty sure it's French. And this is the collection of the paintings. So I thought these would be great for a artist study. And because I got them for $1, I could just take out the pictures and hang them up. Or I could just scan them in and try to at least put up a copy. Or I'll just leave the picture out, like this on display. So I'll decide. It was only $1. Much cheaper than me purchasing artist studies from homeschool curriculum. Okay, this one came really recommended. This is the Golden Treasury of Poetry. I have some poetry books, but I'm always open to getting more. And then I got 2 other artist books. This one is Cassatt, which we have studied Cassatt before, but I thought it would be nice to have a few more of her paintings with a little bit of a description. So I'm excited about that one and just to have it out here and there. And then, of course, because I went to the library book sale in the morning, the only people that I noticed were there were either homeschool moms, single people, and a lot of older people. And so there was this older gentleman, and he was by all of the art and like fine art books. And he told me this book is a must-have for the homeschool, and it was like $1. And this is The Story of Painting. He said it's really, really well done. This is the author. And I was actually looking at purchasing all the pictures from Simply Charlotte Mason of a lot of these like biblical paintings. So I was actually really excited to have this, and I think it's going to be a really good resource for our family. Can you believe I'm still going? Wait till you hear my grand total. Like, oh, it's amazing. Okay, so then I got, this is the complete poetry by Robert Frost. So I have decided we will be doing Robert Frost for school next year. And this is his whole collection. We've not yet studied him. So I won't need to get a poet next year because I got one already. So this is Justin Morgan Had a Horse. I do like the DK books. I didn't see too many, but I was able to grab this tractor one for $1. So I know my boys will love that. And this is the real Mother Goose book, which we don't have, and I've heard it's on a lot of lists for Charlotte Mason, and so they actually had 3 copies there, but I was able to get one of those. And corduroy. I've had corduroy in my thrift book, like save for later, for so long, and I can't believe I got this for $1 today. So I was so happy to get corduroy, finally get corduroy. Now that my oldest is going to be 11, I do want to start adding more and more books to like preteen, teenager book literature. And so these are some books that I loved when I was younger. It's the Nancy Drew series. Didn't own them. We rented them from the library. So they had a lot of softcover or other editions. Like they had a lot of Nancy Drew books. I only bought the 5 hardcover ones that they had in this like binding, and so they had 5. The hardcover books are $1 a piece, so I just picked the 5 that they had. So we'll just add them as we get them, and I'll have to somehow get that app going and keep track of the books that we have purchased. It was the same with the Boxcar Children. They had a whole bunch of them, but I decided I would just buy the first 4 and let the kids start with those. My mom had these growing up, and see how they like them before we really, really commit to it. And then they also had Greek myths, Shakespeare, poetry, all of that as well. And so I definitely could have spent more time, and I might even go back. I didn't even get to the adult section. Like, I can't believe it. So they might be picked over by the weekend, but I might go back with my sister and just look at adult books, like classics, timeless classics, like Penguin classics, that I could use. So I got the 3 Theban Plays, which I know will come up probably in high school for my oldest, eventually everyone. And then I also got, this is such a nice copy, like new, it was $20, but this is the Homer, Iliad, and the Odyssey, which I know we'll have to do for Ambleside, and I probably should try and attempt reading this myself. But I think the adult books were maybe $2. I don't remember if they were $2 for hard, or for $1 for soft, I think, and $2 for hard copy. Okay, so we got a few more. So this was $4. This is the whole Molly American Girl collection. They actually had like all of the collections. I only grabbed Molly. One of my homeschool mom friends, she grabbed a couple other sets, but I grabbed the Molly set because that's the doll that I had. Okay, then we have the Cricket in Times Square. Tom Sawyer. So I think I got 2 Tom Sawyers, but one was free, and so I thought I'd get it for a friend if they didn't have it yet. The Sign of the Beaver. And Misty and the Chinatug. I can't pronounce that. We'll have to get a pronunciation on that. But I heard that whole series is really good. So we got all of those. Okay, so the last thing I got is, this is the series of Unfortunate Events. I believe I am missing like two 2 or 3 of them. My sister has this whole collection. She loves these books, and I know my girls and all my kids eventually will love these books as well. They're definitely like a classic book for that teen 10 to 13-year-old age. So these were all the hard copies. They had more soft copies, but if I can get the hard copies for $1. And this is where I guess thrift books could come in handy, because if I'm only missing like 2 books of the series, then I could do that. I could like get them. So anyways, that was the rest that I got. I got that whole series. So I will have to look at how many books I have here. I spent $105, blown away, because that I could pay that for 5 of the books that I shared with you guys today. So if you've never checked out library sales before, I will link down below. There's a website where you can look up by your state different library book sales, and then definitely look into the Friends of the Library in your local area. This is the way to go if you're trying to build a homeschool library and just fill your home with beautiful picture books and literature books. I am so happy. So thank you so much for just enjoying and being excited with me in today's video. That is all I have for you, and I hope to see you around soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.